I'm Dr. Mulhauser. Welcome to Multimedia Writing and Design, where you're going to learn about multimodal writing and design and how to communicate successfully using different modes of communication. I can't guarantee your wildest dreams are going to come true, but I can guarantee one thing: you're in this course. In this course, we'll be making posters, radio spots, campaign videos, and a web portfolio. I recommend that you read the Blackboard instructions, all the Blackboard instructions for the course. Be invested in making a community in this course because we'll be doing a lot on Blackboard, and by responding to others, we'll be getting different perspectives on things, and also we'll be learning more about design and making good design choices. So again, we've got to build a community. We need to get our online community going. Online community. Wonder how many times I'm going to say that. Community. We need this so that we can share ideas and participate and have a discussion. Because we're not going to be meeting that often face to face. Make sure you sign up for the doodle poll I'm sending out. I want to meet with all of you at the same time for a class that's just half an hour. I'd like to do this one time per week. So if we could get that date set where we meet through Zoom one time. It's all right. He's okay. I just want to be able to. I gotta check on this. No problems. He's great. Still kicking and chirping. I'd like to chirp with you for, half an hour one time per week. So if we could schedule that, make sure you fill out the doodle poll. So in this video, we're gonna cover a lot of things, especially about how to navigate the Blackboard site. Before we get to that, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a doctor of English with a lot of experience and expertise. If you want, go ahead and go to my website. It's paulmulhauser.org. Go to my projects page. You'll see some things that I've worked on. Another thing about me, I'm from Alaska. I think that's all that needs to be said. All right, let's begin. Listen. Did you see that? When you get into Blackboard, you're going to see this page for announcements, and we're going to go over a few of the important parts of Blackboard for the course. Now I want to make sure that you are aware that you've got to read everything. I'm not going to cover everything in this video, just to highlight a few important things. So first things first, go ahead and go to the Read Me First over here. And this will give you a lot of information about the course structure, some of the important assignments, like the discussion forums, the learning journals, and time expectations. Now, one thing that I do want to emphasize for you is that the course starts Tuesdays, okay, in the morning, and then ends Mondays. Okay, so it's not a Monday, Sunday kind of thing. It's kind of wonky just because of Memorial Day. So keep that in mind when you're turning in assignments. I want to go to the discussion forum, and again, I recommend you read this more carefully, but the idea is that you log into the discussion forum very frequently and post, once or twice a day. You don't save everything for the last day, for like Monday, right before everything's due. So you have discussion forum posts that are due, and there's usually 4 to 8 posts, and you're responsible for participating in 5 threads, so posting to 5 different threads or questions that I ask. And when you're posting, these are some things to remember. Again, distribute them throughout the discussion. They should be at least 150 words, and post to at least 5 of the threads, like I mentioned. Respond to at least one other person. Don't just say something like, I like what you said. Be more critical and engaged with them. And then each post that you do has to have paraphrases from the readings and text citations to support your ideas. Respect others' ideas and respond to the content of the message, and keep the discussion related to the topic. Learning journals, you're also responsible for learning journals, so 1 per week. And again, read this more carefully, but this is the gist of it. They should be at least 200 words. You've got an in-text quote and paraphrase from the course readings. And then in the beginning of the post, this is just a template to follow. State your learning goal. Explain a big idea or concept or issue that had an impact on your thinking and why. Explain how it influenced your practice as an educator or someone who's going to teach someone about rhetoric or design going forward. In concluding, just analyze and reflect on what you learned. And go ahead and you can see just how the other parts, like are you going to change your opinion of things, and how is it meeting with course objectives? So you can follow this template and you'll get through your learning journal very quickly. Hope you aren't too bored with my voice and stuff. Community. Look! Did you hear that? Time expectations. I just want to emphasize too that this class takes a lot of work. This is an online class. A lot of this learning occurs in Blackboard, so there's going to be a lot of writing. While I haven't covered everything here, I recommend that you look at all of these parts and read them very carefully, just because this is an online class and you will be using Blackboard to complete assignments and learn about multimedia, writing, and design. You'll find the syllabus over here in the menu, and I'm just going to click on the syllabus and show you a few of the features. So my office hours are Thursday and Friday, 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. or by appointment if you can't make them. You're just going to link here, and if there's going to be a password, I'll provide you guys the password. I'll also have a link over here. It's not up here yet, but there will be a link for my office hours for video chat. So if you have any questions, just let me know. I have more about the course description and what we'll be doing for this course. Just a reminder, you need to download Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Audition. We'll also be using Adobe Spark to complete the assignments in the course. I'm going to direct your attention past the course objectives, which are here, but again, read everything, the course requirements and grading information. So these are the 6 assignments, so it's 1 per week or module, so each week is a module. We start with the suite album cover, and then you can see that we move down. And discussion board participation is worth 30%, so you've got to keep up with that. And then learning logs are also worth 10%, but you can see the rest of the breakdown there. Here's my grading information. So if you're curious about how I grade, it's located right here. And then we've got one text here, and this is Writer, Designer, a guide to making multimodal projects. So that's what we're going to be using. We're getting close to the end. You should keep watching. Did you feel that? To get an overview of what we're doing each week, you can click on the course guide. And this will show you a little bit about what we're doing module 1. So this is week 1, and you can see the dates here. The objectives we'll be meeting, and readings. You can get to the readings from the library, and these are the activities, and finally what's due. And you can scroll down just to get a quick view of what's going on for that particular week. We're going to go to module 1 and just take a look at what's going on this week in more detail. So I'll go ahead and click here, and module 1. So this one is just a suite album cover, and we'll get to the assignment at the bottom. So these are the things to do. The objectives, the overview of the assignment, where I give you a guide to what to pay attention to. This is a link to the forum. The link is also over here, and a link to the learning journal for module 1. Finally, this is where you turn in your suite album cover assignment. So if we scroll down, I've got some very detailed steps for what you can do for the album cover. And for the album cover, you can only use these images. And I'll just click on them so you can get a look at them. So these are the images, again, that you can use in Photoshop to design that album cover. Did you smell that? You can see we have discussion forum and learning journal links here. Now the discussion forum and learning journals have to do with the readings for the week. To access the readings that you're going to be doing each week, you go to the library. These are the module readings. And module 1 readings are right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And you can see the readings come from Writer Designer Chapter 1 and 2. This link to a PDF called Multimodality, the Rhetorical Handbook, Ethos and Pathos in Design. And for this week, we've got a lot of videos to watch to get to know Photoshop if you aren't familiar with Photoshop. So go ahead and watch all of these, and these will help you get that project done, the suite album cover. I'm going to go ahead and go back. And back in the library readings, you can see Module 2 readings, Module 2 readings, Module 3 readings, 4, 5, and 6. So each week, you go ahead and click in here. So next week, you'll click in Module 2, and you'll find other readings that you can do, okay, that are required. I'm going to go ahead and go to the discussion forum now. In the discussion forum, you can see I have Module 1 all the way to number 6. This Class Cafe, this is just questions that you may have. I'll take a look at this, general questions about the course or about the assignments. I'll be able to answer those. We'll just go ahead and click on Module 1, and you can see this one is for introducing yourselves. You click on it, you'll be able to find the question and the reading it's related to. And again, you just answer 5 of these and respond to one other person. For this course, you will need to access Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Spark, and Adobe Audition. To access these, you go ahead and sign in. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to put your email address with McDaniel. And then what that'll do is you'll be able to use the McDaniel access. And you want to go company or school. And it'll take you here to the McDaniel account. And you'll want to sign in again, and you'll get access to all of these apps. So we'll be using Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Audition, and Adobe Spark for the various assignments that we have this semester. It was just Meadowlark, my kid. Hope you enjoyed the video. Say hi, Meadowlark. Hi. Bye.